Alright, so Zach's about to hit us with the first startup. Oh yeah. Sounds so much louder than the Cowie. Yeah. Alright, so as you guys can see, I made the switch from Cowie to KTM, but first I should probably talk about why I'm back home from club and stuff, so talk about that real quick. Alright, so the reason I got home from club is earlier this month, it was on a Tuesday, I think I was training, and after I was done training I went out and I was just riding with some friends on the front track, and I hit the one big step up jump in the middle. And my bike, for some reason, we haven't really figured out yet, shut off in the air and it started to endo, so I jumped off and basically I landed on my head and like I used my arms to kind of break my fall, knocked myself out. So once I woke up, we went to the hospital and all that, and check everything out. I ended up with a concussion and I dislocated my shoulder pretty bad. So I finally just got it out of the sling yesterday. And I'm just trying to get it moving around again, but that's why I came home from club, just because I was getting better from my crash and doing rehab and everything, so yeah. Let's get it. So basically, from what I've heard from the specialists and stuff so far, it could change. I have another appointment in January, but they're saying it's probably going to take 2 to 3 months to heal from when I crashed, so I'm hoping late January, early February, and then I can get back riding again, probably go back down to the club, start training. But yeah, for now I gotta just sit here and look at this new bike and wish I could ride, so that kind of sucks, but oh well, it happens, it's motocross. Sorry about that last clip. I forgot my tripod and stuff down in South Carolina because my trailer's still there, so it's kind of hard to set this up right now, and I didn't really get it in focus properly. Well, I guess we should just get straight into reviewing this thing. My first impressions and stuff. First thing, when you get a KTM, I think you gotta notice is the electric start. Just so nice compared to that. Always having to kick this thing, like that's gonna be so nice for training and stuff, and it's basically, I'm really lazy and I don't want to kick it, so the electric start is going to be super nice. And then the WP AR48 air forks. This is my first time ever riding a bike with air forks. And I tried one down south before I bought mine, and I liked it, so it felt pretty good. So I'm probably going to send mine out to factory connection and all that, get it valve for my weight and stuff, but yeah, so far I like it. Like, it works pretty good, just stock. And then it's got the focus camera, the Brembo brakes on it, which it stops real well. The stopping power on this thing is insane. And then it comes stock with the Excel rims and the billet hubs, which is nice. Pretty high quality like wheel just from stock. And then the other thing is this, I didn't have this on my other bike. It's got the traction control for the whole track, and then plus it's got the 2 different maps right on the handlebar, which is pretty convenient for when you're riding. And then it comes stock with the fat bars too. I think I'm probably gonna get some Renthal 999 bars. But these are pretty good just for stock bars. And then you gotta love that orange frame. That's like when you're looking between the 17 and the 18, it's like you gotta have that orange frame. It looks so nice. And then For the back wheel, again, it's got the Excel Ram billet hubs. And then the Brembo brakes on the back as well. And then, yeah, this exhaust looks, it looks quite a bit different than any other exhaust on a 250. I think that's expansion chamber. It sounds really good. Like, as you see in the startup part of the video, it sounded like really loud, which was nice. And then it also comes stock these frame guards. Like, that's not actually the frame, it's like zip tied on there. It's like a, I don't know, it's like plastic or something. It just helps, like, so you're not gonna mark up the frame with your boots or anything. And then, yeah, I think that's like the main things that I noticed just from like from my Cowie to this thing. I don't know about a whole lot with like inside the motor stuff or anything like that, but oh, and the other thing that's really nice is the hydraulic clutch. I go through clutches like crazy, so having this hydraulic clutch is hopefully gonna help me with that quite a bit. And then it's got this little charging spot for the battery. Comes stock with ODI grips too. It's pretty cool. Yeah, overall it's just a really solid bike. Fortunately, I haven't got to ride this thing yet because of my shoulder, but I'm just gonna go off of based on the one that I tried down south. Is what I kind of noticed first is the power on this thing is it goes all the way through. Like the mid-range to high-range power on this thing is just really sick. Like it just, you hold the throttle and it never feels like it's gonna max out on you. It's just power forever. And then also just how light they are. It's crazy how light this thing is. It just, you can really feel it when you're riding. Just going over jumps and stuff, you can really throw it around. It's just, it's nice to have a nice light bike. And then just the suspension on this thing at stock was really nice already. Like going through the braking bumps, soaked it up pretty good. Like I didn't really have any complaints about the suspension from a stock bike. So that's pretty rare that you get that where a stock bike already has a nice suspension on it. And then the clutch felt really nice on it. You know, honestly, just the way it turned, I was able to sit really nice into ruts and stuff, and that just felt really good. Like I just felt like I could ride this thing like to the highest capability I can. Like it didn't feel like I was out of control at any time or anything like that. It was really good. And for the people wondering like why I switched from Cowie to KTM or anything, honestly the biggest thing for me is I just felt like I was maxing this thing out on the top. It's just, I was running out of power, whereas this thing I felt like I could just keep going. I still love Cowie, like the bottom end power is insane on it. Turns really well, like I still love Kawasaki's, but I just felt that this bike was gonna work a lot better for me this season. So I decided to give it a shot. But who knows, maybe as I start to ride it, I'll maybe end up liking this thing more or something, but for now I really love this thing. I think it's gonna be good for me. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap up the video there. Basically that's what I think of this new bike. Hopefully, once I get back on the bike, I'm sure I'll make more videos for you guys, just telling you what I think about it and stuff. I just gotta say thanks to my parents for buying this for me. And yeah, I can't wait for this 2018 season. As soon as this shoulder gets better, it should be right back up to club and training. It should be one of my best seasons yet. I plan on doing some big races, and yeah. Thanks again to everyone supporting me too this year for the 2018 season. Every little sponsorship helps. I mean, it's an expensive sport, so every little thing helps. So just thank you to everyone. Can't wait to get out and rip on this thing. You guys, let's smash that like button, and if you guys want to see more dirt bike content, like I'm going to be posting quite a bit once I'm back riding, like down at Club Max and all the nationals and stuff. If you like to watch that type of stuff, I'll be posting a bunch of it. And also, since I'm not riding right now to my shoulder, I'll probably be posting a whole bunch of like just putting parts and stuff on this thing, just showing you building up my bike for the season. So if you want to watch the build on this thing, just hit that subscribe button and stay updated on what I'm doing with this thing. Alright, peace.